Hello everyone. Today we will study about the zero force members in the truss. How to find out zero force members in the truss. Before that, first of all, we will have some look about we will see about some joints. Joints. First of all, it will be T joint. What is meant by T joint in the truss? The T joint, it is formed by the formation of the members in the truss. Let's see this example. Here, where is the T joint? It is the formation of the members. Let's give the naming to this frame A, B, C and D. Here, the formation of member, we should see the T form. Here, this is the member AC and CD, and third member is BC, where this will forms a T. Similarly, we will consider the other formations also, like the two members should be collinear, and the third member should be with angle to these members. Then also it will be considered as the T member. What's in this T member? If the T member at this joint no loading is there, then the member making T joint, it is having the zero force in that member. Here we can say this member is having zero force in this member, and for the remaining two members, they are having equal forces in that. Let's prove this. Let's take an example of T joint. Let's say these are the three members have formed the T. This is the T joint. Here we will consider the forces as F1, F2 and F3. This F2 is making angle theta with this line. Now let's consider this axis as X direction, and we will also consider the Y direction. Then we will apply the conditions of equilibrium. As we know, if the system has to be in equilibrium, then we will apply the conditions of equilibrium to this system, and let's see what will happen. Now, after considering the direction X and Y, we will consider the direction of forces. Here let's say the F1 and F3 are like this, and F2 it is like this. Here also in each member we know they will have the forces in that. Similarly, we will consider the T junction like this and considering the forces in this direction. Now we will apply the conditions of equilibrium. First conditions of equilibrium, summation Fx is equal to 0. In this system, it will be F1 plus F2 cos theta minus F3 is equal to 0. This is our first equation. Now apply second equation of equilibrium. Now summation Fy is equal to 0. Here, when you take the summation Fy is equal to 0, what will be the equation? F2 sin theta. F2 sin theta is equal to 0. By looking at the figure, what you see here, this is the angle theta and this is the force F2. We know this force is making some angle with this x-axis, and hence the angle is not 0. As theta is not 0, then F2 has to be 0. This is what we got. Let's say this is the equation number 2. Put in equation number 1. And what we will get after putting the value of F2 as 0, here F1 is equal to F3. We will get F1 is equal to F3. This this is our third equation. What we have seen over here, F1 is equal to F3 and F2 is equal to 0. So what do we see from these values? So whenever there is a T-joint in the system, then the collinear forces are equal and opposite in direction, and the member which is making the T, it is having the zero force in that member. So this is what we have proved. As discussed earlier, so T-joint may be like this, or like this, or even like this. So here, these members which are making T, they are having the zero force, and the other two members having equal and opposite force in these members. So this is studied. This we have studied about the T joint. Now here we will consider the V joint. So let's consider this figure. So let's give the naming over here: A, B, C, and D. So here we have to find out the forces in the member which are making a V joint. So they may be perpendicular or may not be perpendicular. So they are at certain angle, and this V shape should be made by only two members. So here we can see in this figure, at point C it is a T joint and it is having the external load. Then at point D there is a support at this point, and this is making V. But we have to consider a joint that which has no external loading and also it has no supports. So here there is only one joint A where there is no external loading and no supports also. So now we will consider the equilibrium of this joint. So let's consider. Now we have drawn this FBD of this point A over here. Now we will consider the system is in equilibrium, and we will solve this system. So first of all we will take summation Fx is equal to 0 in this system. Then it will be F1 plus F2 cos theta is equal to 0. So this is our first equation, as we have considered the direction of x and y. Then after this first equation, now we will apply summation Fy is equal to 0. So in this system, F2 sin theta is equal to 0. And we know to make the V joint there should be two members, and similarly they are at some angle. So now here we know these forces are at some angle, and here angle theta is not equal to 0, and hence we can say F2 is equal to 0. And by putting this value in this equation, what we will get? F1 plus 0 is equal to 0, and hence we can say F1 is also 0. And we know F2 is also 0. So wherever you find the V joint without any external loading or the support, then we can say directly the members which are making the V joint, they are having the zero forces in that. Example over here, AC will have zero force and AB will have zero force member. So this is about the T joint and the V joint that we have studied. So we will see how actually we can find out the zero force members. So let's have some problems. So now let's consider this question, and here we have to find out the forces, zero force members in this truss. So what we have to do first? First of all, we should see where there is a V joint or T joint. So we should know the V joint will be made up of only two forces or two members, and the T joint, it is made up of three members, out of which two members are collinear. So here if we take the joint, so first of all we will name this E, B, C, D, E, F, G. So in this system we can see first joint D, it is a V joint, but there is external loading, and hence we should not consider this joint as a V joint. Then so we can see there is a joint also, a V joint, but there is a support at joint A, and hence we should not consider this joint also a V joint. Now we will consider where there is a T joint. So we can see at G. So at point G there is a T joint. So it is making the T like this. So as we have studied, what do we know? Whenever there is a members forming a T, then the member which is making a T, it is having zero force member in it, and other two members, they are having equal force in that. Means here this GC will have zero force member, and then forces in the members FG and GD are same. Now what do we do? So after looking at the figure, we do not see any T joint or a V joint. So here what we have to do? So here is a very important step is there. First of all, if you have considered any member is having zero force member, then you have to consider that member is not there in the system. You have to just assume. So let's consider this GC member is not in the system. Then what will happen? Again you have to reobserve this truss and find whether there is a V or T joint. So what we will see? We will see there is C joint where it is making a T like this. So the member which is making a T, it is having zero force members, and the forces from the collinear members, they are having same force. Means the force in CD will be equal to force in BC. Now what we have to do again? We have to consider that this FC member is not in the system. So let's consider this or assume that this member is not in the system. Now again over here we will find the joint F where it is making a T like this. Then again the member which is making T, it is having the zero force member, and the forces from other two members which are collinear are equal. Means force in FG should be equal to force in FE. So what do we see? The forces from EF, FG and GD, they are equal. So now again we have to consider this BF member is not in the system. We have to assume that this member is not in the system. Then after this, again we have to see where there is a T joint or V joint. So we can see at point B it is making T like this. Then the member which is making a T, it is having zero force in it, and the members which are collinear, the forces from that are equal. So force in BC is equal to force in AB. So here we can see AB force is equal to force in BC is equal to force in CD. And again what we do? Again we will erase this or assume that this member is not there in the system. But now here we will not see any V or T joint in the system. So this is how, by observing only, we have found out there are many members that are having zero force members. So now let's redraw the structure. So after redrawing the structure, what do we see? We have observed that this CG member, CF member, BF member and BE member, they are carrying zero force in that. This is how we have to observe the structure and find out the zero force members in that. Now let's consider another example of a truss. So here we have to find out the zero force members. So we have to see where there is a V joint or T joint. So here first of all we will name the structure A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now looking at this figure, A is having V joint but it is having support. So we will exclude this joint. Then we will go to the next joint where there is a G joint. So at this G joint it is a V. It is having V joint, and hence whenever there is a V joint, the both members will have zero force members in that. we are assuming that it is not in the system, then also we will not find any nearest joint, V joint or T joint. Now let's find another joint. So here we can find joint E is having the T joint. So it is like this, and hence we can say this member making T joint, it is having zero force in that, and the member which are collinear to each other, the forces are equal from these two members. So after this, we have to assume that this BE member is also not in the system. Then what do we see? This AB, BC and BF, this is also having the T joint like this, and then this BF is also having the zero force member. So this is how we have found out the zero force member in this system. Thank you everyone.